Hi there, my name's Kenneth Kragel, and I'm an author and an illustrator of picture books. And this week I'm working with Schuler Books to present 5 videos. And in each video, we are working on a different part of an illustration. So on Monday, we used a straight edge and we made this frame. Yesterday, we talked about sketching and we made the dog. Today, we're going to talk about perspective and we're going to make some butterflies. So a butterfly, I find to be an easy thing to draw. One way to do it is to draw almost a circle. You come close and you do it the other way as well. You draw 2 circles, you're almost making a figure 8, and then you draw sort of a hot dog shape in between. And you can draw a head, some antenna, little tail thing there, and some of the pattern on the butterfly's wings, and there you go. Now when I draw a butterfly, I draw it a little bit differently. Make the head a little bit bigger here. You can draw any kind of shape that you want with a butterfly wing. The key is to make both sides the same as much as is possible. I put a little dip in the wing there. And then you can add whatever kind of pattern you want. There we go. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and add some butterflies to our picture here. We're going to add some big and some small, and what you'll see will make the butterflies look like some are far away and some are close. So we'll go ahead and start sketching out a big butterfly right up here. This one's going to be pretty big, so that will look like it's up close to us. And then we'll do a whole bunch of ones that are different sizes, but mostly small. Okay, so remember yesterday we talked about sketching. We are doing more sketching today here. Okay, so here's our big butterfly, and we'll just draw a bit of a pattern here. I really like drawing butterflies. You have so many options with colors and so many different patterns you can draw. I think it's a lot of fun. In my book, Wild Honey from the Moon, I had a scene with lots of butterflies. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed illustrating that. Okay, so there's our big butterfly. Now let's draw some sort of medium small butterflies. Just add those. If you have ever been in an airplane or or on a tall building, you know that when you look down, everything looks so small. If you're in a tall building or a hill and you see the people walking on the ground, they look tiny, and that's what we're trying to accomplish here too. So these butterflies are still kind of big. And maybe we'll draw one more that's that size, sort of a little bit bigger. But then we're going to draw a bunch of small butterflies. And those will be like the small people you saw from the top of a building. Okay. Now let's draw some butterflies, and we'll make as many as we can, make them as small as possible. Those circle-shaped ones work really well for the small ones, so maybe we'll do some of those too. And you want to draw a lot of small ones, because things that are far away, you can see more of what's far away. Things that are up close, your range of vision is less. You know, when you look at the moon at night, you see how far away, you know the moon is really big, but it doesn't take up much space in the sky. If it were closer to us, of course it would seem huge, but it's so far away, so it seems small. Okay, one more butterfly, and then we will go over this in with marker there. Okay, so let me find my marker. Do you remember when we were making the frame how I said I like to make lots of dots? I'm going to make some dots here in this butterfly's wings as part of the texture here. Okay, so I'll add a bunch of dots here and some here. When I spend a lot of time making dots, my arms get really tired. It's an easy thing to do, but it gets tiring after a while. Okay, there is one butterfly. We'll work big to small. We'll draw this one now. I would be really interested to see how some of your drawings are coming along. So if you want to send them to me, you could send them to me at Kenneth Kragle on either Facebook or Instagram. It'd be fun to see how yours are coming along. I'm drawing really fast. If I were going to draw a sky full of butterflies for a picture book, it would probably take me about 2 weeks. That's how my illustrations usually take about 1 to 2 weeks to draw and paint. So I spend the first half of it, maybe a day or two, drawing in pencil, sketching it out, and then I spend the rest of that week drawing it in pen. And then when I get that all ready, then I spend a whole nother week painting, because I start painting lightly, and then I keep adding more and more paint until I get the colors just the way I want them. So it's a slow process, but it's been fun drawing with you here because I can go fast. Fast. Okay, so there we have our butterflies near and far, and we'll just go ahead and erase the pencil lines. You don't have to get all the pencil lines off, but it's nice to clean it up a little bit. And tomorrow we're going to work on, we're going to draw some grass and some flowers on the ground here. And then we'll try to draw some background too. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do for that. So that's where we'll stop today. Thank you very much for listening and being with me for this. I hope your drawings are coming along really well. I hope your butterflies turn out well. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks. Goodbye.